a perfect day for football in the big house. Northwestern pays a visit on Michigan here in Ann Arbor. Welcome, everybody. I'm Brent Musburger. This is a very big day for Northwestern's football team. None of these players have ever before performed in the big house, but it's a special occasion for Michigan, too. This is senior day, and out behind me, down that tunnel, 15 seniors are about to pour out with the Wolverines. A couple of very special players. Number 3, Marlon Jackson in the front row, one of the great defensive backs in college football. Here comes Braylon Edwards, the last time. The final home game for Braylon, Marlon, and 13 others. It's a special day at the big house. We go to John Saunders.
And it indeed is Joel Howells, the sophomore. He replaces Brian Huffman. He will attempt this 23-yarder. So from behind the goalpost, and he nailed it. Good looking kick. The Wildcats, a 2-touchdown underdog, strike first in the big house. He's there with Massaquoi. Henne gets protection. He throws underneath the Breaston, who slips a tackle coming down the sideline. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. At the 42-yard line, it is Breaston on that far sideline.
Catch for 6 yards.
Hart is back in at the running back spot for the Wolverines. And here is Braylon. Braylon crosses the 30-yard line. You can see how dangerous he is and the number of white jerseys. Field goal here. Dudley leading to the left. You could see him creeping over. Hart cuts back right, got daylight. 20, 15, 10. Can he make the end zone? Yes. 34 yards and Michigan's first touchdown and their first lead against the Wildcats.
What the running back sees. He follows Dudley. He's supposed to follow his fullback over here, but he sees an opportunity to get behind his great tackle over there, Lentz and Voss. He sees it, keeps his feet going, and that's why tailbacks are worth it when they get.
This one's 32 yards. Massey cannot penetrate this time. And Joel Howells has kicked his second field goal of the afternoon. He's now 2 of 3 for Randy Walker. And Northwestern trails it by a point.
Winning this football game, they're not winning by points, but they're keeping the Wildcats in it.
Dudley, the lead blocker for Hart, and this time they've got another run, and guess who stopped at the umpire? Hart ran right into the umpire, and Jack is number 32 behind Henne. Run Hart behind the fullback to daylight. Hart spins close to midfield. Another Michigan first down. And Henne with a 5-step drop fires left far side, complete to Braylon Edwards. Another first down. Joining us on the telephone right now from Henne is up under center for the Wolverines. Handed off now to the freshman Hart. Hart runs to daylight again, and he is stopped at the 28-yard line. Jim, I know the conference
participating in a experiment if the rules committee finds it that we should go another year with it.
Here's the end around. Breaston breaks to daylight, and he is down at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Michigan. Gary, you've got a question.
Those plays, and so I think they're glad we, and I give them credit for pushing us on it. I think it's helped our game.
Wolverines have a 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line. It'll be Henne handing off to Hart, straight ahead, end zone, touchdown, Michigan. So the Wolverines, Gary, strike on their first possession of the second. Michael Hart, the freshman from Syracuse, bangs across for the touchdown. 14 carries, 100-yard day, and 2 touchdowns. Here's a handoff, and Heron cuts to the middle. Heron breaks to daylight, midfield in a foot race. 30, 20, 10, end zone, touchdown, Northwestern.
That play stunned.
Kickoff is going to be fielded by Breaston at the 1-yard line. Looking for that left return and a seam. Down to the 40-yard line. And let's go back to this touchdown. Henne Gets good protection, throws to Breaston midfield. First down for the Wolverines to the 43-yard line. And Henne, Edwards, near side, twists, and he's held by one white jersey and hit by two others. As Massaquoi is the H-back. Wolverines looking, and Braylon trying to slip a tackle, and number 21 trying to get a mismatch. Dudley is the protector for the quarterback. Henne fires, end zone, Avant, touchdown! Touchdown Wolverines, a very well diagrammed play.
Reads it and puts it, watch. Breaston will stop right there, hold the corner, and Avant goes on the flag route, puts it up where just Avant makes the nice catch.
Not this time for Henne. No daylight. Shazer, he's not fooled this time. He just comes up and makes the play. Horn in motion. Bazinet wants him on that inside shovel pass. It's incomplete pass is what it is.
And if that's
3 wides to the right. Bazinet looks that way, comes back deflected and incomplete. And rolling in was Roy Manning, the Saginaw, Michigan 5th-year linebacker. And we check. Yes, it is. And here is Breaston. Don't want to give him the daylight. A touchdown saving tackle over there on the 45-yard line with second and 10 for Henne and the Wolverines. Throws the screen to Avant. Avant looking daylight, spins, and to the 31-yard line. Breaston on that end around. Hart throws a great block. Breaston spins. First down as he crosses the 20. But I mean, young Mike Hart, he threw a devastating block over there. Here's the draw. Hart, daylight, slips, heads, end zone. Give him 3 touchdowns on the day. Here is Mike Hart. He may not win the Heisman, and he might wind up the freshman running back of the year. 15 yards. 3 possessions this half and 3 touchdowns for the Wolverines.
I know, and I think the total half, I think Northwestern has a 3-and-out and a touchdown. 4 plays. We talked about Timmy McGargle. Well, meet Chris Dudley. Dudley finds the middle linebacker, and number 32, he deserves a touchdown, number 32, doesn't he? He's a quarterback, get a hip injury, and all of a sudden that spread offense doesn't look so good.
Henne wants to set the screen, did it with Hart. Coming down the left sideline, and Hart out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Ecker would be the lead block if they go with Hart on the draw, which they do. Hole jam, spin, got it across the 20. What a nifty run by Mike Hart. Hole was jammed. He simply did the full spin and came out on the left side.
That's an amazing.
Now Martin in as the running back. He'll run behind Dudley to daylight. They come back with the Alabama freshman to the 11. Hart. Braylon goes in motion. Here's Henne. Whips it to the right. Breaston reaches, touchdown. Got the ball across the pylon to the end zone for another Wolverine touchdown. And now Michigan's possessions and 4 touchdowns. This, the last one. The second touchdown pass of the game for the freshman Chad Henne. Yeah.
It's Chinese fire drill for a second.
Huffman still in punting. Here's Breaston from the 34. He'll try to split him. Does. Breaks free. Look out. Won't touch him. Hello, end zone. Breaston. So Steve Breaston healthier today than he has been most of the season. Down, and by the time they leave Michigan, they're very well-schooled football players. Just short touchdown as he reaches out. Northwestern scores. And that was a great reach by Brandon Horn, the junior from Farmington, Michigan. And once again, it was 42-20. The Wolverines win it.